Hello everyone, welcome. Today we are looking at another lead code question which is flip bandit to match pre-order traversal. Now what this question says is that given a root of a bandit tree with n nodes, where each node is uniquely assigned a value from 1 to n, and we're also given a sequence called voyage, and we need to kind of do a pre-order traversal. In case any of the nodes is not matching, we need to flip it with the left child or the right child, whichever you're kind of looking at. And after flipping, if the tree updated tree is matching with your input voyage list or array, then we return a true, right? So uh, what I mean by that is, right, is given a tree, we need to kind of do a pre-order traversal. What is pre-order traversal? When you look at root left right. So for example, right, say if we have a tree something like this, okay, so say it is like A, which is now B, C, D, E, and say F, right? If I want to do a pre-order traversal, what that will mean is that I need to say root, then the left and then the child. So I will say A is your first node, followed by that it will be a B because that's the left child, and then I will see whatever is the left and right of this one. B's left is T, then I covered the D, it has no child, so I'll go towards the right, which is say E. Now your whole left part is done. The right C, and it has no left child and it has a right child though, so that will be F, right? So this is your pre-order traversal when you give a root, left and right. Right, this is how it works. Now if I look at the example, right, I have been given, so let me look at the example, right? So I have been given something like this. Okay, so in this case, if I look at the pre-order traversal, 1, 2, 3 has a pre-order traversal of 1, 2, and 3. And what your given array is 1, 3, 2. Correct? Now, what you're going to say, what you're trying to say is flip the nodes if they're not matching, if the pre-order traversal is not matching with the input. So here 1, 2, 3 is not matching with 1, 3, 2. Right? If it is not matching, I need to flip a node. So what we're going to do here is we are going to compare each and every node with the value. So I'll say, okay, if my root is matching with say v0, so in this case it's matching, 1 and 1 are matching. Now what I'm going to say, right, is if my left is matching with v1, say if we go with the same index. If I look at it, okay, my 2 is not matching with 3. So what I'm going to say is flip it. What I mean by that is 2 is the place where the flipping happens, right? So I'll assume I'll use 3 as my node now, which is what it will be, and it will be something like this now, 1, 3, and 2. And then I'll say, okay, if 3 is matching with 1, yes, that is true. Then it is already flipped now. Then 2 will be matching with v2, yes, that is also true. So overall, I'll return the place, the root node where the flip happened. That will be say 1. Right. Now with this, let me go ahead and quickly uh, write the code. I hope you understood what flipping means, but just to kind of ensure, if we are doing a flip of 2 and 3 here, because if you see the left child of the root node 1 is now the right child of the root node, right? So the left child after flipping is now the right child, right? And similarly the left child of 2 is now the right child here, and the left child here is now right child here, right? That means that's what you are trying to flip the roots from loop left right, you're making it root left right on those things. I hope you understood it. Now how we are going to approach this problem, right? We are going to use depth first search, and what we are going to do there is we are going to kind of look at the root node if the value is matching. In case they are not matching, then we are going to go ahead and try to traverse through the left child of it, right? So let me write the code down. Hopefully after that I think you will be able to understand what we're trying to do, right? So I'll create one return, and I'll also maintain an index of the array which I'm going to return, right? So what I'm going to say is return say dfs. I'll say pass my root and voyage, right? If this DFS method is going to return me true, I'll return results, right? And if it is not, then I'll return minus 1 as stated in the question, right? Now, what is this result is? Result is something like I list of int results is equal to new list int. Right? I can call this inside method only, but I'm keeping global, and I also need one more index which is say counter is equal to 0, which will also ensure that okay, with each and every traversal I'm moving a step ahead in the voyage array, right? So I'll create this method which is say boolean type, which is bool say dfs. It will be say tree node root and int array of voyage. Now first let's do the boundary conditions, which will be like if my root is null, right, I can simply return true, right? uh, True means as in I have something in the results, I'll simply return that. If it is not right, then okay, I'll check whether my root value is matching with the current index of the voyage or not. So root dot val is double equal to voyage counter, right? In this case, counter value is 0 if you remember, right? So if that is not equal, right, I'll say uh, yeah, let make it that way. If it is not equal, let us say return false, right? Otherwise, I'll say counter plus plus. That means my root node is matching. Now I need to look at the left child and the right child, right? What I'm going to do now, right? If say my left child is not null, so root dot left is not equal to null, and root dot left dot val is not equal to say my voyage counter, right? Now if you see, right, what we are going to do is we are going to flip it, right? Because what you're saying is, say if I look at this one, if let's look at this one, I already covered say this part. One is matching with the input array or not. I'm saying whether my 2 is matching with this index or not. So it is not matching. So what I'll say is, now instead of calling left child, because pre-order is root left and then right, I'll say instead make it root and then call the right first and then the left first, instead of root left right? Because what I need to do is I need to flip it. That means I need to call 3 first and then 2 first, right? I need to do something like this, right? So instead of doing a normal way where I'm going to do a pre-order where I'm going to call the left child and then the right child, what I'm going to say is call the right child first and then the left child. But before going there, I'll notice down this node wherein I'm doing the flipping. So I'll say results dot add my root dot val where the flip happened, right? And I'll say return. In this case, I'll say dfs root dot right, because that's where the flipping happens, and I'll say voyage, and then dfs root dot left voyage, because I already flipped. I'm flipping at this stage because my left child is not matching with the voyage index. Otherwise, I'll say yes, it is matching. So I'll do the vanilla approach. I'll use left and right. So I'll say root dot left comma voyage and root dfs root dot right voyage. I hope you understood it. So if you see, right, we just changed the way the pre-order will happen, because if the nodes are not matching with the current index, right? So if it is matching, then I'll keep on doing the left and the right. If it is not matching, then I'm doing the right and the left first. In any of these stage, my root value is not matching with the counter, I'll return simply false, and then that will ultimately go to return -1 in this case. Now let me run this. I got a compile time error somewhere on line number 19. So what did I do wrong here? Oh shoot, I missed it. 19 what? Okay, so if this is true, then results. Otherwise, new list. I hope this time it works fine. Okay, in the first scenario, I've got expected results -1 and -1. Now, let me submit it and see what is happening. It got accepted. Cool. So if I talk about time complexity of this one will be O of n, because at any given scenario we are traversing through each and every node which is given in the tree, right? So I hope you understood the entire process. I think more than solving the problem, I think it was very important to understand what the question is asking and what needs to be done. If I think if we are kind of understanding what the question is saying and how we are going to approach it, then I think we can very easily pen it down via code, right? With this, I'll take your leave. In case you still have any questions, any doubts, please do reach out to me in comment sections. In case you like the explanation, please do hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, then please do subscribe. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot.